Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. I want to take a moment and talk about capitalistic democracy at odds with freedom. I am under attack because I represent and give voice for goodness, for life, and for God. And I do this to the people, and I do it for the people. Americans and the people of the world, human beings, have been under the authority of evil. They've been under the authority of lies. They've been under the authority of Satan for a lifetime. And that authority has profited the most from their evil. And they have profited the most in this nation and the world. So I come around teaching that there is a God, and that God is the ultimate authority. A love and wisdom that allows the people to engage in a career of employment that produces the greatest joy, the greatest life, by providing for the people, by the people, a satisfaction that permits them to live. No trouble with food ever, or housing or education, or health care, or transportation or infrastructure, or anything that is made at the hands of man from the resources that are free from God are accessible to every human being on the face of this earth. You see, this is to meet and satisfy every American, every man, every woman, every child, old folk, blacks, whites, and others. See, this is what God is about. This is the God they don't want you to know about. This is the God that when I speak to you about, you'll never hear on radio. You'll never hear talked about on TV. You'll never hear talked about in churches, because this, my friends, the most evil of society, usually identified by what they have used their deception and how they've used it. They've used it to rob, to steal, and to destroy, or take from others that which is from the public, that they can't hide, yet have identified by putting their names on it. By the overflow of that wealth and their bank accounts, or their names on something that they can't possibly, or any human can claim, for which is above the hands of man, God, nature, to protect Americans, people of the world, and humans from the truth. Evil creates a scenario for hatred, a scenario for racism and bigotry, poverty, crime, and violence, terror, and war. And they do this to make it appear that God does not care. They will not speak the truth. They will not allow truth of good to be spoken. Not in politics, to be real, or promote any group that stands to represent life to a dying society. Evil does not want the public, the people, healthy, does not want the people happy. Evil does not want you, the people, satisfied. So the people must stay confused. You, the people, must stay confused, or evil has no chance. That is why I, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for you, to let you know, that God is real, and God loves you, and God is prepared for you, and you have the power. You have the power. And so your prayers to God to do what you won't do with what God has given you goes fruitless. I want you to understand. I want you to understand that you won't hear this message that I've just shared with you, because this message frees you to be alive. And for you to be alive means that power that has prominence over all our lives won't any longer. And that, to me, is what this mission is about. But it's no good until you say, we're with you. And you are doing God's work by loving one another. Till next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.